Alright, let's take a look at the gameplay from demvic1. This is Champ 3. Let's see. It's fine to go for this ball. Like, you see your teammate over here, and he has speed to this side, and you have 0 boost and driving up the wall. So you can basically let your teammate go in this situation and turn back, because you landed a bit more to this side, and if you had landed like this, maybe it would have been fine, but now you landed like this, so it was easier for your teammate to go, and you turn back, wait in the middle. If he booms it, you have it. Yeah, nice, rotate out like that. And you could have made this a bit easier for yourself to, like, maybe you want to see where the boost was, but in this case you need to always like rotate wider, because your angle on the ball will be easier, and you'll get the mid boost, and when you get the mid boost you'll be like second, you'll be driving like this, and then a bit more wide, bit more wide, and then you'll be over here. You'll be like over here instead of over here. And this is a bit awkward to shoot, and from here it's way easier to shoot. So you basically want to make it easier, because these guys aren't even close. So you just have all the time in the world to get the best that you can get. So try that next time maybe. You went for the pass, but from the other angle it would have been an easier pass also. Nice. Yeah, nothing really you can do here. I would definitely flip again right here to just be a bit quicker to the boost. Just flick on car cam to see if you lined up with the boost, and then flick. But yeah, you wouldn't have saved that otherwise, so it's fine. That's fine. Flick away. Ooh, yeah, don't drive backwards there. You were a little far back. You should try and like challenge like this and instantly go back, but driving backwards. Like if you had driven a bit upfield and then turned like around this line, you would have been able to save every shot basically, because you're rotating besides the ball, and if the ball gets flicked now, you'll have a hard time getting this ball, because you're like basically perpendicular instead of driving with the ball. But yeah, the opponent didn't flick it over you, and you score because of it. But in a normal situation, you probably want to make challenge a bit harder instead of driving backwards. Yeah, that's just like, you could have lined it up a bit better, to like give it one tap up. Like if you had challenged from this side, you would have like been able to pop it up a bit and then follow it and flip into the ball and shoot it. This is why guy was also backwards. Maybe you didn't see that in game. That's fine. It's great. It should score. Doesn't. Awkward save. Yeah, nothing really you can do there. The only thing you could have done better is like using your doing a diagonal flip here, so you can boost the whole way, like use your 15 boost. And with this flip, you could have done this flip, like diagonal flip with your boost, and then diagonal flip right now again, and you'll be supersonic all the way back instead of driving now, no speed, and now be supersonic. So we would have been with the boost right now. Your line was a bit harsh, like a bit like this instead of a wider line, but that's okay. And now you could have been like around here, so you can challenge the ball a bit from the side, so he has to shoot because otherwise you're gonna dive. And you can drive with the ball a bit more. Your teammate was also like doing nothing. Nice block again. You give the ball away here. Just stay behind the ball and go for a low 50. Probably. That's fine. A nice early jump. It's fine that you didn't make it. You basically want to decide here. It's great that you stay on supersonic, but you basically want to force him to do something. And you almost did, but you were like boosting, and now you just stopped. Like you want to stay supersonic, and if you don't think, if you're thinking like when you're over here supersonic and you think, all right, he's gonna get it past me, I can't get a block, you just drive away. But if you can dive, just dive, because it's twos and there's someone behind you. Like you could have been here already with supersonic and just dove in like high. You would have dunked the shit out of him. Yeah, really. And now you have to get supersonic all over again. If you had stayed supersonic and you didn't decide to challenge, you could have made a wide turn, use like 5 boost and still be supersonic. Or like maybe 15 boost, but get a small pad in the meantime. Yeah, if you did great by not turning this way, but turning this way. But this guy is gonna go for the ball, so you don't have to flip like right towards the play, but just try and go back boost and get him, like try and line yourself up to be ready for a clear on the front post. Like already right here. So that's like, if you had flipped like this, you probably would have been in the same spot right now, but your turns can be a bit wider instead of like this, and then basically 180 turn instead of bigger turn. That's great. That's difficult. That's fine. Yeah. Now you don't have to rotate like this because the play is revolving that side, so it's good that you rotate this side. Nice, like instantly. You get supersonic. It's fine to stay here. Yeah, great turn. You basically want to time this a bit more perfect. Like you want to turn a bit earlier, so you can challenge this ball right now. But besides that, it's a great rotation. Yeah, I wanted to say line up the shot over there. Why can't I delete? Yeah, you could have driven a bit earlier to the side and then maybe not a shot on net, but maybe pop it like a soft touch in the corner and get that boost. You almost do, but if you had like gone a bit earlier, you would have been able to land yourself like right here. But yeah, you get the boost either way. Yeah, you're basically rotating great, but your teammate is here, so don't turn here. Turn a bit later, like around the middle. You didn't fully turn, but still you want to be a bit wider again. So if you have to turn out like right here, You don't have to make a small turn, you're gonna make a wider angle. The turn. A bit more momentum. Oh, you should have seen the demo coming from a mile away. Just jump. Your teammate scores. That's great. You got that boost. That's great. Yeah, this soft touch was great. Like, you should have flipped like instantly here. Should you have? Yeah, you like if you had made a turn, you could have flipped like right here, landed, and then hit the ball and the boost. But that's maybe a bit difficult. Like this soft touch is great, but stay on the wall for like a split second longer. Drive a bit down and up again, so you come from under the ball instead of like almost at the same level. Because you're now up like this part, and the ball is right here. So if you jump down, and if you drive down and go a bit up again, it's easier to stay with that ball. If your teammate is this close, try to rotate like already a bit back, because if this guy misses, you can turn and score. But if he gets it before your teammate does, because like your teammate lands in front, so you know your teammate isn't gonna get it, so you wanna turn back already. But if the play develops and you can just go, then you can just turn. But you have to make the effort of turning back earlier. And they did not score out of that. That's great. Yeah, this was fine. But then you went like it's really what, like when there are two people in your corner and they're just attacking, they are gonna go for this back boost always. So you want to prioritize. Like you could have jumped in this ball, pinched it to the other side, and just get your boost anywhere else. They both went for the back boost. X. And this is great. And you want a fake challenge? Although you don't have boost, you want to turn here and make the space a bit, well, not all the way to there. Go back a second. Like you missed the boost pad to this boost pad. You got that boost pad, so that's great. But if you had lined that a bit more up, you could have gotten this boost. Then rode like this, get this bit boost, and then you would have been able to go here. If he dribbles, you basically want to go towards him, and the second you think, alright, he can shoot now, then you want to turn and be like to the side of the ball, instead of like right here standing still. Because now you can't really do much if he is good at the game. But you still got it, so that's great. Again, want to line this up much wider. If you are right here right now, if the ball gets over him, you can just drive with the ball and turn it like and get it clear on their net. But if you now have to go for it, you can only clear it in your corner. So you basically want to be at the back post right now. Let me see. With fly mode. Yeah, you did rotate like this. and you want to basically, if the ball is over there and you don't have to go for the ball right now because your teammate is there. If you see your teammate is like, all right, I'm not going to get this ball, I'm going to flick away, then you can decide to go towards the play. And your teammate can like go behind you. But like if you see your teammate is staying on the play, you can just flip back and even get those paths, because you don't have to be in net or right here at this moment. You have to be there a bit later. So you just want to rotate further back, and if the ball ends up in that corner, you're now full speed and able to challenge this ball. But if you're here and the ball isn't in that corner, you have to brake or don't accelerate. And then, alright, the ball's in the corner, accelerate again and go for the ball. I hope that was explained good enough to understand. Like right now you are standing still, but if you had rotated a bit farther out, you could have been right here with a bit of speed instead of standing still on the ball. Like in this case it probably wouldn't have mattered, but in some cases it does. So yeah, just wanted to explain that. It's fine. And get the boost, nice. Yeah, if you see your beat here, because this recovery was a bit slow. Right here you see your beat. Don't use your flip. Because you're throwing yourself out a bit too much. Well, you kinda recovered quickly, so this is fine. Yeah, try and if this ball gets over you, decide, like this ball is going this way, you don't want to drive directly down on it. So you decided great to turn like this. You basically want to turn like like this or like this. But you decided to go the other way again. But you knew your teammate was behind you, so you can just turn away to your back post even, or to the other back post even now. But don't stay under this ball. Because you basically don't want to challenge this ball when it's over you. You want to challenge it from the side again. It's way easier like that. And yeah, you line yourself up besides the ball again, but now it's too late. You don't have speed. And that's great. Yeah, I like this. Wide rotation. Yeah, you know how to do it. Here. Basically, what you can do here is flame the wall by, like, jumping now. Your teammate is low on boost, I think. But it's fine for you to wait. Land a bit awkward here. Want to prioritize landing. Like, normally, but sometimes that happens. Yeah, you basically did that almost right. You could have ended up a bit more here instead of here. So your turn would be a bit bigger, so you had a bit more speed there. But you did great by challenging from the side instead of being in front of it. Nice try. Yeah, you basically, if you have not too much control over this, you don't wanna, like, it's fine to go for a spin here to get yourself centered, but if you're centered, well, you may work just a bit too late. That's fine. I would say flick car cam on and off to line yourself up with the boost. Sometimes I don't as well, and I still miss those. But I try to always look for, like, even if I go for small paths, just flick on car cam for a second, because the ball is not going to change right now from direction. You missed a small path. Didn't matter in this case. If you see your beat here, you basically want to position your car like this a bit more, so you can side flip to the left. So your car will end up right there and the ball will end up in their corner, so you can get the boost, rotate back and let your teammate go for it. Because this is never going to go on net, so you don't have to try. And with side flipping in that ball, you can basically force the ball in the corner and have it at low speed so they can't really attack speedy. So this is great. Try and, like, you're basically swerving a bit, but if you had driven a bit more direct, it's easier to just make as less of steering inputs as possible. Like this is great, turning left, but then you want to basically end up right here. So you have the most options, because if this ball gets cleared this way, you have to turn. But if you're already here, you don't have to turn. It doesn't really matter, but you would have been supersonic a bit longer. If you had driven over this line. But it's fine. Minor detail. Yeah, also rotate back post instead of cutting in front of your teammate, because now you're like, it is fine to be here sometimes, but like right now, both of you can challenge, because if he challenges, you're having a difficult save sometime. But if you had challenged back post, you would have covered the whole map easier. Like this is an easy save, but if he had done it a bit better, maybe it would have been more difficult. Yeah, this probably wouldn't have been a goal if you had rotated like that. But then you would have been low boost, but I don't think that would have mattered in that case. Because the flick was kind of bad, and your teammate could have challenged right here. That's the main part, because you were here, your teammate wasn't able to go. So if you had rotated behind him, let me go back a second. Right here. Your teammate, like the ball is ending up here. Your teammate can turn right now and make a challenge, and you'll be back. But like you see, because you are here, this teammate sees this, you on the ball. So he knows if I challenge, I'm less man. But if you had flipped, instead of like right here, we would have flipped right there. He saw, alright, he's leaving the play. So I can instantly turn. He could have turned like right here. And then here, challenge the ball. Right? And you would have been right here, getting this pad, this pad, this pad, and be behind him. And you would have been able to basically save everything. So your teammate would have been on the ball, and you would have been right, like, or maybe here, I don't really know. But if you had been back post, you would have had like 40 boost to save this ball to this side now, like this, bang, and no threats. So yeah, basically that. Nice demo evasion. I save on low boost. Yeah, this is great rotation, because you like, again, you just made your circle wide, so you have speed to cover. At this second you needed to be here. So if you were here when the ball didn't bounce, you had to stand still and then go for the save. But you were at this spot at the exact right time, so you can cover the whole net at this moment, instead of if you had been here like 0.2 seconds earlier, you would have had to stand still here and then jump, and you wouldn't have made the save. Didn't matter because you still lost, but it's great that you positioned your car basically perfectly here, because if you had turned there, like, then you would have been right. Would have turned here. Would have been like right here, right here, right here, and now you have 0 boost, so you can't challenge. So you have to stand still because you can't shoot it behind you. So you would have been here, stand still, and now like, oh fuck, I don't have boost. But now you had speed. So that was great defending. Yeah, I hope you liked the analysis. And I hope you can implement the tips I gave. Alright, good luck.